Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ah. Welcome to Healthy G. I don't know. Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. If you can see me and hear me, I can't hear myself, so I apologize. I'm looking here. Let me just relax for a second. I would love to welcome you guys. I am so grateful and thankful for you guys coming my way. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, it looks like I can hear you. It looks like you can hear me. I can see. Hello, hello. Let me go to this. I want to say welcome to everyone. Black Tropical Homestead. Thank you for supporting me. She's my moderator. I want to say thank you to Mercy. Thank you. It's saying waiting. Oh, no. Why is it saying waiting? Tropical. Trouble entity. Big. Okay, thank you. Shanice. Okay. So, okay. Let me just see if it's saying something. All right. All right. It looks like I can hear myself. I have it, the audio. So let me just start because I don't want to keep you guys long. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ah. Welcome around the world and welcome to my world. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. And as always, I'm starting. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. My new subscribers, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys make me happy. And my old subscribers, my supporters, you guys know. You make my heart beat. And I'm just so grateful and thankful to have you coming aboard. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys. I'm always talking about, how great my flowers are, or I'm cooking a meal. And when I first started this journey, which was a long time ago, which was September, I actually started my channel when I was in the hospital. I didn't start it my 15-year-old. Okay. I was in the hospital fighting for my life. And I know I can't say certain things, but when I first got hospitalized, I can remember it now. And it was September the 20th in 2020, right? And I couldn't breathe. And so they took me to the hospital. So they discovered I had pneumonia. And so having pneumonia, I finally beat that. Then I got we'll say the C, right? We'll say the big C, which is currently what's going on. And I got that, right? And then after further notice, after it kept going on, so I finally beat that. Then I find out I had the huge C, right? Right up in here. So if you see where I'm pointing at, it's here. So I still have that, but I choose not to think about that. So that's why you see me always happy, because, when I was hospitalized, like I go back, I could not walk or talk. And so when I communicated with my nurse, I would have to blink. She said, "Do you understand me?" So I had to blink twice, right? And so I was under 24-hour care. And then the doctors was coming to my room and was saying stuff, telling me that I had to say bye to my loved ones. So a lot of stuff. But because I was in there, you know what? I gave myself to God. And I can only think this way, right? And so thinking helped me get out and I was hospitalized for 8 months. I came out of the hospital. It was after Mother's Day of 2021. So I came out of the hospital 2021, Mother's Day or June, right? And my son had set up a YouTube channel, but I couldn't do anything because he wanted me to tell my story, but I couldn't talk, remember? And so in June, I decided to say, you know, when he did this, he said, Mama, you need to go and take your story. I was like, nobody want to hear me. He said, Mama, people do want to hear you. Well, I want to hear you. Let's see. So he set me up, but after that, he don't want to do anything, right? He is not really helping me. So it's just me. It's just me, but he's in the background sometimes, you know, but that's okay because he got me started. Because once I started doing this, oh my God, I found a whole nother love, a love for like loving life. And I had made a promise with God when I was in that hospital that I would be able to, I want to tell my story to help myself and to help others. So that's what I do all the time. I'm purging and I'm allowing you guys to see the inside of my world, which is, it's a small world because part 2 of my life, and I say part 2 because part 2 of my life, I live in the projects and it's just my son and I, and we live in a 940 square foot apartment, 2 bedrooms. And I started a garden. I'm gardening inside my home. A lot of people told me I couldn't do this, right? So let me fast forward to part 1 of my life. Part 1 of my life, I grew up as a kid with parents that loved gardening. They were entrepreneurs that came from Mobile, Alabama, all that Gulf Shores. We were raised down that way, right? Going and knowing all the gardening and, you know, collard greens and grapevines. My background was full of that my parents brought here to, shout out to Los Angeles, California. They came all the way from Mobile in the Gulf Shores to LA, California. And our backyard was full of all kind of stuff. But by the time I was 16, I had enough of when somebody had stole our rooster. They had pigs were being like murdered in front of me. I don't say murder. We're gonna say that. Well, we truly ate off of the land, right? So I knew all of this, but I ran away from that. And I was able to be a part of the entertainment industry. So I worked in the entertainment industry for over 30 years, right? I worked for Fox, the Best Damn Sports Show with John Sally as a video technician, and KTLA Channel 5 TV. I was an air technical director. Isn't it amazing? So, but I was, you know, doing big things, hanging around millionaires. I can tell you about some of the stars like John Sally. I knew these people hanging around them, but I had forgot my upbringing, right? And I forgot and then I was married. I had an older son. Have you guys seen one of my videos? My oldest son right now is trying to be, his name is Donovan. He's going to school to be a fireman. And my youngest son, who lives with me here where we're at now, you know, he's part of my life. But I had a big house. We had a huge house. So from that money that I was making at KTLA, we had a huge house. And I had some grapevines. So I was trying to start a garden then. And I had a Mercedes truck. But part 2, like I said, now we're bringing back to here to 2022, January, on a Sunday. I have, no, sorry about my phone going off. You know, I don't have any Mercedes. I don't have anything but hope and prayers. And yes, I'm new to this, but you guys, when you guys see me, you see what you get. You know, I don't have any editing features, so you guys can do this too. If you got editing, I mean, awesome. Once I record, I hit that record button. Like right now, this live, it is what it is. I can't go back and do any editing. Only time I can edit is when it's my thumbnail. So, you know, you see my true, authentic self. So I apologize in advance for me, but my heart is, I just want to help myself and others. And so, like I told you, I still have the huge C, but I don't think about it. So when I tell you many times what I'm saying, I'm on a positive mindset journey. My positive mindset journey, it keeps me going. So it's like my doctor saying, whatever you doing is keep doing it. So my positive mindset journey keeps me eating healthy, Now, am I perfect? Am I a vegan? I don't like titles. So I don't have a title of who I am. I just try to eat more vegetables, fruits and vegetables. So again, from what I learned when I was a kid, as a kid, I grew up eating collard greens and tomatoes and grapevines. So I'm just kind of going back to my roots because it was already in me, although I rebelled at 16 and became this Hollywood person, hanging out with the stars. A lot of Hollywood people do eat that type of stuff, but I wasn't doing it. And so I just wanted to catch you guys up on basically, because some people they get some like, oh, you don't have this no more. I'm gonna tell about your story. Yeah, I do still have it, but I don't. It's not like I ignore it because I just believe that the mind is so powerful that, and I believe that I'm in line with the universe. Yes, I'm in line with the universe, saying to the universe that, hey, I'm gonna heal my body. I'm healing my body. Like again, fast forward to when I was in the hospital. They told me to say bye to my loved ones. So had I listened to the doctors, which shout out to them, these are just men. They're all like us. They're human people and they think or they try their best to guesstimate who you are and work with you, but they don't know the outcome because it's all about God. But I call the God the most highest God. And that's how I roll. I just roll with just knowing that I am a child of God and I am loved and I was given a second chance. And so here on YouTube, I am learning all kind of things and I'm doing all kind of things that I was raised doing. So like the gardening world, I don't really have a book. I just go for what I know. I'm experimenting. Like this celery, like I was showing you this celery, when I put, and you see this is a recycled, it's actually, what is this called? A crystal geyser bottle that I took. This is the little vase, little pot, right? And it was leftover, right? It was something that I had as a stem. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. It was just a little stem, and like, look at it, a little closer. See, that's what I do. I just put love into myself, and I put love into my plants, and I truly, truly love doing it. Now, but I'm the type of person. I'm not just a gardener. I am a mother. I am a worker. This is a business for me that I'm trying to figure out as I go. I have to clean the house. I have to figure out how I'm going to pay bills. So I don't want to get into saying that I am just a gardener because I do so many other things. I even got connected with Coco TV, which is amazing. Coco TV. I mean, she's doing mukbangs. I never thought that I could do it. But once I did it and she challenged me along with the Embry family, look at me. So I figure I can do a whole bunch of different things. And Black Tropical Farmers, Black Tropical Homestead and the blind man and his wife, is so many people that have just drawn my interest towards them. Even 755 Media. That's the crafting world. Barbecue, Tampa Bay Barbecue. You know, my family from up north, Van. There's so many people that have inspired me. That lets me know that I'm not just one person doing one thing. I'm doing many things. I'm a vlogger. I tell you about, I get up, like I go, like again, I don't have a script and I don't edit my videos. So how I get up in the morning, first, I thank God for letting me still wake up. And I just figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, what I want to talk about today. What am I going to do? First, sometimes I got to make breakfast for my son. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes he makes breakfast. He cooks for us. So, that's kind of what I'm showing you guys, an inside of my life. And do I want to, I call it craziness, but we are what we think and what we say and what we do. And that's kind of where I want to go. Now, I want to try to check the live stream and thank you. It's going so fast. I want to thank you, Planet Mimi. I want to thank you, Growing with the Hudsons. I want to thank you, Tasha Oshie Groves. I want to thank you, Mike Olson, Tasha again. Oh my goodness, it's so many people on here that I can't really see. I'm looking at it, but it's going really fast. Tropical, of course. Tampa Bay Barbecue. This is my second live stream. The very first one I did it from the YouTube, so I couldn't really see the chats, but now I can see it, but it's going. I think I'm way behind on the chat. But my moderator, Black Tropical, I hope that she's been welcome, you guys. But I want to paint a picture, you guys, because if you haven't watched my videos from the beginning, I used to have long hair. And that all fell out because of, the CHEMO, right? They put in my body. It killed all my good cells and my bad cells. So sometimes when I'm talking fast, my cells are building back up. So I apologize for talking so fast. But remember, I couldn't talk and I couldn't walk. So by me talking, I'm sharing with you guys, like, hey, I'm thankful to be here. So I have a lot to say. It just comes out. It comes out how it comes out. My goal is to help myself and help others along the way. So if there's anything I can try to do, reach out to me, because that is one of my goals. But at the same time, my goal is helping me and trying to figure out what else does God have planned for me, right? And so I want to tell you guys real quick, and I said, so I've shared that part. I am, like my name is Healthy G Mom. I'm creating or collaborating with my wonderful new family, Coco TV. It's COCOTEE TV. We're going to do a healthy challenge. Now, she has to tell you her story, but we're going to collaborate. We're collaborating real soon. We're creating a healthy challenge. And I would love for you guys, since this is a health month, this is January, February, start up fresh to try to go. We just did a smoothie with the Embry family. Thank you. Shout out Embry family for helping spark me. But I'm always making smoothies and I'm always juicing. I juice more than I smoothie though. Every morning we do some kind of citrus or something in our body, and my apple cider vinegar. But that's a whole nother thing. I just learned how to do apple cider vinegar from Farmer 73, right? Love him. But I'll show you guys, that's another day. We're going to do something and teach you guys how to make apple cider vinegar. So it's so much stuff that I want to show you guys. When I learn it, I'm going to give it back to you guys and let you guys know where I am going and what I learned. Callie Homestead, Pooh Bear, she was there. We found it from Led Farmer. He taught us how to make vinegar. And I found out you can make vinegar with all kind of stuff. So I'll be showing you guys that soon, right? But back to the topic of me just trying to do everything, because I truly want, and I've truly put in the universe that I will have another home. I told you guys I'm living in an apartment here in Los Angeles, California. But I used to be a homeowner who owned a big home, who was married him. I found, we met each other from the 9th to the 10th grade. But, God just created us to be great grandparents. We're not grandparents. Yeah, we're grandparents. I have a 5-year-old grandson that he just turned 5. And my oldest son just had a birthday, both in January. So shout out to the Aquarius, right? They just had a birthday. So my goal is to get a home again and grow in the backyard. But I'm preparing for it. So when you guys see me growing my garden, if you guys see my background, all my garden stuff here, right? If you can see all this, I'm preparing for my home, because again, I put it in the universe that I'm going to have another home again, and I'm going to have another Mercedes, but maybe it'll be a bigger Mercedes. But you can't worry about what you used to have. You got to don't worry about anything. You just put your best foot forward. And what you guys see me doing is put my best foot forward of trying to be happy with what I have. Because when I first started this journey, like I said, my son started me. I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, and I was sad. And I was mad at my ex-husband. I was just mad at the world. Like, why me? Why do I have this? But I had to let go. And I had to release it to God. And once I released it, when I tell you guys, I felt like a weight that came off of my shoulder. Like, once you stop, if there's somebody that is just done you wrong, and I can say about some stuff that wouldn't put, but it took 2 because we were really young, right? But if you focus just on like people keep doing you wrong or done you wrong, you're never gonna go far. You have to let it go and let God. When I never really understood that, let go and let God take the wheel. I've let go and let God take the wheel. And that's why you see me happy when I'm singing. when I'm focused on trying to be better cooking in my garden, oh my God. Today Black Topical told me that you're a gardener. No, I'm not really a gardener. I'm just going with what I know, what I want to do, because I truly want to be able to live off of stuff that I grow. I want to be able to eat off the stuff that I grow. I love that. I love the garden community. You guys inspire me every day of and staying focused on my goal. And what's crazy, you guys, when I told you when I first started this journey, before I started this journey, I used to work in the entertainment industry as a technical director, an air technical director. And that means I was up there. I was making millions. I was doing really well, right? But for some reason, they kept poking the bear. And that writer, Glenda, I was a writer back in the day. I just had a mouth. And I'm still like that too. But I just fought too many battles. But you know what they say? God said, every battle was not meant to be fought. But I walked off the lot. I didn't get fired. I walked off the lot because my whole goal was to be a parent. And they weren't trying to, it wasn't that type of party, that they wanted. So I chose my family over that. But what I was trying to say is God is so good, because look at me now. Because as an air technical director, I used to have to watch videos, quality control. So somebody would create a video, and then we would take it and quality control it. So before it goes on the air, you got to make sure there's no curse words, the IREs and the decibels. A decibel means the audio, and the IRE is how high is the video, to make sure that's not washed out. I quality checked and made sure. Then I put it on the bird, and the bird is just like what we're doing with our YouTube world, uplinking. Isn't that amazing how God has placed me back into the same thing that I was doing? The same thing I was doing, only this time around, I'm not working for the man. You know what I mean? I'm working for myself always, although I'm working under the umbrella of YouTube. But YouTube, as long as you're respecting yourself and you're respecting others, YouTube allows you to put up decent content. And that's what I'm doing. And amazing. God is so good. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I've let go and I've let God. And God has given me that same Glenda. My name is Glenda. The G, Healthy G Mom stands for Glenda. But I'm a G because I'm doing things my way instead of working for the man. Or how do they say? I don't want to say as a high paid, SL. You know what I mean? Think about back in the day when you work for someone, you kind of that, right? So this time around, I'm working for myself, right? So that's why I say God is so good and I let God go. But before I go, I just want to show you guys what I'm working on now. I'm working on this. I haven't done any seeds. I've only done just scraps and planted stuff like that. So today I'm going to be working on, what is this called? A purple carrot. Look at that, how beautiful this is. I don't know if you guys see my Christmas, for Christmas, not for Christmas, for New Year's, I got some stuff, and this is a funky veg kit, right? Look at those pretty carrots. I love me some carrots. So I have a starter tray, and if you guys can see this little starter tray, I'm gonna show you. This is what I do. So I haven't done any seeds for you guys. I'm gonna do the seeds, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. And so instead of, this is the container that they put it in, I'm gonna put it in a bigger container. You see the difference? It's just a little big. So I'm gonna do one of the carrots. And so this is what when they sent this to me. Oh, I got some Brussels sprouts on here too. Oh my goodness. So basically, but we'll do the purple carrot, right? And so basically, this is what the purple carrot looks like, right? But I'm gonna put it in here, right? And I'm gonna, instead of putting it here, I'm gonna take it. You guys can do this at home. You guys can do this with your family, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put some soil. So what I have is some potting soil. And potting soil here, got that? I'm gonna put it inside of this little container here. And then I'm gonna show you guys, that's basically, I got 5 other little starter kits that I have, that I want, that I'm working with. But right now, this is gonna be the purple carrot, right? And so basically, you just go here, and I'm gonna do, and it's called, these kind of carrots are called Cosmo. You guys see that? It's called the carrot Cosmo perfect. And so basically I'll take this. This is gonna, now I'm not in the grow off. I have so many friends and family of my YouTube family that's participating in the grow off, but I'm just really a spectator and a cheerleader. I'm in the background cheering for all of you guys and learning. So next year I will be a part of the grow off, right? So that's basically it. So I put it in here in this big container, and that's it. This is gonna be my first. Oh, let me put some water in it, right? I have my makeshift, my old Simply Orange, right? And I'll go here, and I will put, and that's kind of it for my first water season. I'll put this under my little makeshift, my little grow lamp that Homestead. Her name is Leah. Thank you, Leah. Shout out to Leah. Gave me a new. If you can see this, look at this. This is a greenhouse shelf that she got for me. I'm gonna put this on. I'm putting grow lights on there, so you guys are gonna see me do that over the time too. So this is my love. I love gardening, but I love to cook. I love to be a mother. I'm on a healthy tip. I do my little workouts. I say affirmations. So that's what I mean about I'm not just a gardener. I am, and I don't have a green thumb. Anybody can do this. I'm working from an apartment. You see what I'm saying? I would take this in spinach, but I'm working today. I'm working from my laptop. This is the first time that I've ever videotaped. You guys see me video. When you see me videotape, I'm working from my my laptop. Excuse me, my iPhone 8 that was given to me when I was in the hospital. My oldest son gave it to me so he can communicate with me. So he gave me an iPhone 8 Plus, and that's how I film all of my videos. Shout out to you, Leah. I see you, Homestead. Okay, so all of my videos are mostly done on that. So today is the first time. This is my second live, but my first live on Yard Stream, right? My very first live. And so I am so thankful and grateful that you guys came to be a part of my world. And I want you guys to look out for my healthy video that's coming up. So I'm not sure which way I'm gonna go with the what part of healthy, because to me healthy is you can eat meat, you can eat, I mean, some people are vegans. I mean, I am not a vegan, but I do practice on not eating meat. I can go some days without eating meat. Remember, if you guys haven't seen it, I made a lettuce wrap I made that, and I had to recorrect it. So Aaliyah and I, we had a funny, I was laughing at because I told you guys that I put walnuts. That was pecans. Huh? That was pecans that I put on the lettuce wrap, but I grind that up and it tastes just like taco meat. So although I'm not a vegan, I do know that fruits and vegetables and nuts is amazing for our body. So I practice on that. Well, because I've been since I was a kid, my parents have always, we ate off of meat. And my dad passed away and he was 94. My grandmother was still here until she was 103 years old, 103, 102, right? And they lived off of meat, vegetables, all that type of stuff. And as a matter of fact, my grandma, Mama Rebel, chewed tobacco, right? And she still lived for a long time. But I digress. I'm not trying to persuade anyone, but like I said, I don't use titles. I'm not just a gardener. I love the garden world. I love the crafting world. My oldest son he gave me, or he has I don't have it yet, but he's bringing me over from the crust. Shout out barbecue, Tampa Bay barbecue. I need you to teach me. He just gave me a machine. He already told me that he's bringing a machine over here to do, what is it called? Screening, to make t-shirts and cups. I don't know nothing about what I'm doing, but I know that you do in 755 Media. I know you guys know that world. So the crafting community I love you guys. And oh my God, my Coco TV, I just love you. You know what I mean? The mukbang community, she's queen of mukbangs. And Betty J Gathers, we're still working on this Planet Mimi's. You guys are my family. I started this channel. My son started this channel because I needed an outlet. I needed to feel, alive again. Although I felt alive, but when I'm talking to you guys, but I was afraid to be on live. But when I'm talking just to the phone, at first I didn't think I could do it. I started doing it, and I felt like I was purging. And now that I'm doing this live stream, I'm still kind of embarrassed because I got the little, like Leah told me she loves, so you look homeless with the beanies, but my hair is short. And so I'm still working with learning how to have short hair. So I put the beanie on it because if I don't have a beanie on it, look at it. It looked like a little afro, right? Right? So I keep, it's so short, I don't really know how to, comb short hair. Now, shout out to all the women that have short hair, and wear what they call them, not wigs, they call them, okay, wigs or whatever, and braids. I love that stuff, but because remember when I went through what I went through with the huge C after going through chemo, my head is so soft, like I can't put anything in my head. You know how I comb my hair? With my hands. Aloe vera and castor oil is what I have in my hair, right? So I feel comfortable with the beanie on it because my head get cold, and I just don't know how to style my hair. I think Leah called me Rosemary. No, she called me Rosemary. Betty Boop. Really, and I don't really know who Betty Boop is, but when I did go look at the picture, I was like, oh, okay, she's not bad looking, right? So I'm working with it. But I thank you guys for allowing me to talk to you guys. Just know that I'm a work in progress, and everything that I do in my garden is experimenting, and I'm learning from the garden community. When I will be starting doing crafting, shout out Tampa Bay, in 755. I'm going to be reaching out to you guys, and I'm overwhelmed. I just want to, before I go, I want to talk to you guys about Dolly, Inside the Life of Dolly. She's amazing. She's an amazing person that helps the community. And then my deacon is Blessed K. Deacon is Blessed K. She sings this song about everything is possible with God on your side. Because of her, I really truly feel that I am where I'm at. She helped me continue, although, well, shout out to first Peach McIntyre, because Peach McIntyre was my teacher that taught me how to start YouTube and get long. But Deaconess took me by the hand and said, okay, just keep doing this. Don't, when you guys come to me and people go to your channel, just don't go back right away. She taught me some things. And if you haven't seen her, go check out her channel. She's amazing. I want to shout out so many people that's on here. I already see Deaconess family on here. Mercy is amazing. Mike, Black Tropical is still here. Thank you guys for shout out. Now that we're over like 32 minutes, I'm going to be ending this, but I just want to sing it one more time before I go, because I don't know if I sing that. You guys caught my opening. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ah, welcome around the world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Before I go, I want to show you guys one more thing. You see this right here? This is called a nasal calendar. A nasal, did I say that right? So every day, 24 hours, I used to have this, right? I used to have this. I practice every day. So when you see my videos, I take it off. I take it off because I am determined to be better than I was. So, and it goes like this. So I'm supposed to put it through here. And this is basically, right? This is basically how I roll. But because the person that I am, that's being positive, and just know that God got me, and I'm every day, working to be better, I work without it. I push myself without it until I say, okay, Glenna, you did too much. You need to go get some air. It's just an oxygen tank. It's an oxygen mask instead of like the thing that go over you, because my lungs they collapsed when I had got pneumonia. My lungs had collapsed. So that's why I have the oxygen. But you guys see me because I don't want to be just totally, like I said, no labels. I don't want to be typecast as that lady just got the oxygen tank. No, I'm so much more than that, right? So I'm going to end this. I said I was going to end it, but I just want to let you guys know I feel loved, and I am so thankful, and I'm so grateful to you guys for coming my way. And I certainly appreciate my moderator, Black Tropical, was here. She took time out of her day to come help me because she know that I know what I was doing. But she came and she's like gave me some pointers, and hear you guys, because I wasn't even thinking about going live today. And she encouraged me. And, I want to say that we're all family. And if you guys see someone in the chat that you don't have, please reach out to them, because you guys are my family and they're my family. And I want you guys to connect with each other and know that we have to help each other. Each one teach one. I live by that. Each one teach one. Like I said, I go to the crafting community, 755 and Tropical. They welcome me in there. And Tropical, I didn't know anything about a garden really, but Lead Farmer, Tropical, Black Tropical Homestead, and me and Leah, which is the Hoodstead, is Leah. We stay on the phone for hours sometime, and she's like, "Girl, you need to do this." She didn't want. I got some stuff on the balcony now too because of you, Leah. But I'm a work in progress, and I know that. I'm okay with that because I'm striving to be better. I'm not perfect, but I try my best to be better than what I was before I went to the hospital. Because that Hollywood lifestyle, Glenda, I was on a Hollywood lifestyle. So many people had done me wrong. And this part two of my life. Hey, Pooh Bear! What's up, Pooh Bear? How you doing? Cali, she's in Cali too. Part two of my life is trying to surround myself around positive people that I can learn from and don't mind sharing. And what I've learned from being here on YT YouTube is people don't mind helping and people don't mind giving. And I am so grateful and thankful that you guys sat here and allowed me to ramble. I'm so thankful and grateful, truly. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. It is right now, it is LA time, Los Angeles, California, United States of America. It is Sunday, January the 30th, and it is 3:05 p.m. Los Angeles. So I know it's probably later where you guys are at, but I want to thank you guys for just taking time out of your Sunday. I want to thank you for coming, taking time out of your Sunday from to listen to me and hear part of my story. And again, if you haven't heard part of my story, go back and watch the beginning part, because it tells a lot about where I was. And I don't like saying where I was, but the doctors that came into my bedroom and I was in the hospitalized for 8 months. They came and told me, you need to start saying bye to your loved one. I'm like, I couldn't even talk because I was heavily medicated and I had to blink. And that's how I communicated with the doctors, by blinking, right? But I had one nurse that told me, she's like, don't listen to them. They're just a man. She's like, did you understand me? Blink twice. And I blinked twice. And that nurse, when I tell you she stayed with me the whole time, she would take me in the sun and let me get some vitamin D's. She was sneaking oranges and lemons in there for me in that hospital. And I started walking and talking. And so I made a promise with God. If God saved me, that I would do everything in my power once I got out to understand what I'm going through, which I have the big C and I have the huge C, right? I don't have the big C anymore. When I beat that, and I beat pneumonia, but I'm got the huge C, but it's dissolving every day, everything, because I had it from the top of my brain to the bottom of all my spine. It was all over my body. And the doctor told me, whatever you're doing, and that mind, you guys, my mind tells me that I am going to be better. I am so powerful, more powerful than I have been. And that Hollywood lifestyle as an air technical director working at KTLA, when I walked off that lot, they gave me a retirement party and I wasn't even at my own retirement party. But that's a whole nother story. I'm writing a book about that. That's how powerful I was. And they got mad because I made more than them. My supervisor, I made more than my supervisor. But I didn't know how good I had it. I mean, I did know how good I had it, but I was busy helping so many other people. That's like I'm doing now. I always helped and went and did other people's jobs because I can do my job and their job. I was just that good. I was running a TV station. When you see videos, these videos we play, I was playing videos. I was recording them and I was putting them on the air. And then I worked for the news department too. So I was doing all of that. And the haters, the naysayers, they were all there and I let them overwhelm me and walked away. But again, I state, God had something bigger and better for me because I was a high paid S. Think of S. I was a high paid S. Millions of dollars. I made millions. A Mercedes truck, what I had, and a big house. And I was married. But that's okay. I'm no longer married. I'm divorced, living in the projects in Los Angeles, California. But I'm still thankful that God got a roof over my head and God gave me a second chance. And gardening with my salaries, and I'm going to get my new carrots. My new carrots are going to purple carrots, so I'm going to label that. Oh, I know that God have another plan for me. I will be in that big house, and I'm going to go all the way as long as you guys allow me, and allows you. And I will definitely come and celebrate your challenge like I do now, always supporting, because I truly believe we support each other. And I'm thankful and grateful. But this time I will say, I love you. And I'm thankful and grateful to all of you guys. Mega love. Mega love. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. I'm thankful you guys coming my way. Uh-huh. Welcome around the world. Oh, you know what I do want to tell you guys about this song. I want you guys to check out this artist. This artist is talking about my world. His name is Molly Music and Jonathan Mac Reynolds. Molly Music and Jonathan Mac Reynolds. He talks about be a miracle. And I don't know if I can sing this song, but he says, what's the use of the sun if the earth can't feel the glow? If it couldn't make flowers grow, it wouldn't be a wonder. It wouldn't be a miracle. And what's the use of the sea if the waters didn't flow? If it hid all the light, it wouldn't be a miracle, right? But you know what? I look at you in the mirror and let me tell you what you are. You are a miracle. Yes, I'm a miracle. I am a miracle. I am a walking, talking miracle. That's the song. That is my song. I don't have the music because I don't want to get the copyrights. I gotta say CW. I don't know, but I love that song. When I listen to that song over and over again, it lets me know I'm a miracle. And what I'm doing here on YT is learning and growing and helping myself as I continue to grow every day. All right, you guys, love you very much.